Then if there's no one like me, you think I'm that, you pay me what I'm worth. You give me what I'm worth. And not, and
if the Viola Davis, who is one of the greatest actresses of our generation, is still having these struggles at this point in her career, and after she's one of the very few people in the industry to have won an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony, she shouldn't be having these struggles at this point, and she's still dealing with it. So y'all know that whatever Taraji is saying is way worse than how she's painting it out to be.
You know, we live in a world of social media and AI and all that, and this is what will endure. Hope will endure. Forgiveness will endure.
And almost had to walk away from Color Purple. Yes, ma'am. Who said what? Yes, ma'am.
Oprah. The fact that she's fighting to make what Ellen is guaranteed per one episode of Grey's Anatomy is unfathomable. And it's not in just these spaces, it's everywhere.
Several black women in the industry have come out to say the same thing, including Gabrielle Union, Keke Palmer, and others, which is why it's more disturbing than Oprah as a black woman would do the same thing to her own people. Now Oprah, who knows firsthand these struggles that black women face, somehow ended up being accused of doing the same thing to another woman. And it's not like Oprah is broke or desperate for cash or anything like that. I mean, she's literally a billionaire, swimming in cash. So why the lowballing game with Taraji?
Imagine being in your genre, in your sub-niche, whatever it is. Imagine being in your lane. Imagine being one of the very top of your lane. That to the point where if they don't take you for the role, there's not 3 black actresses that they can say are bigger than you that we're going to give this to. Imagine you being at that point and have to humble yourself and say, they're not paying me, y'all. And they not making my pay go up because I'm doing better or nothing. It don't matter to them that I'm famous and people know me or nothing. They want to pay me exactly what they paying the new girl. And I've been suffering under it for a decade now and just taking it. I just been getting whooped. But I just got to come say, this is wrong. We should be ashamed. But this is a country where we don't pay the teachers and then we say the kids is the most important thing. You can't have both of them. If you do that, we're going to end up with a generation that can't read. Guess what? Generation Z and A can't read. Why? Because who was giving them a book? We gave them an iPad or a phone. And now the letters don't mean there's no cursive writing.
Right.
Sorry about that. So, yeah, this is what period of time it's in. It's the period where the victims get to say, they've been hurting me for a long time. And I just ain't said nothing because I was trying to be strong and I didn't want to shame anybody. When our people call out for help, we got to understand.
And guess what? This isn't Oprah's first time being accused of lowballing black women, because she pulled the same stunt with Monique after their collaboration on the movie Precious, allegedly. But it's given deja vu. Okay, so let's rewind to 2009, when Monique starred in Precious, a movie produced by none other than Oprah and Tyler Perry. The movie hit it big, and to capitalize on the success, Oprah and Tyler had Monique and the rest of the cast do an international press run to generate even more publicity for the movie. Now, press runs are standard practices in the biz to give a boost to movies and making waves in the media. But the thing is, Monique was told that she wouldn't be getting a paycheck for her efforts. She was not only expected to work for free, get dressed up, and get her hair done and makeup and everything for the press run, but she was also expected to take some payments out of her own pocket during these press runs, which is definitely not standard practice. But y'all, it's kind of wild how Oprah and Tyler were both millionaires were expecting Monique to pay out of pocket to promote a movie that they made millions from. Y'all, the math is not mathing. And it wasn't mathing for Monique either, because she put her foot down and refused to work for free. Well, this made Oprah so mad that she set out to get Monique canceled by the industry, allegedly. Now, Oprah couldn't legally force Monique to work for free, but what she could do was make her life very difficult, and that's exactly what she allegedly did. Let Monique tell it, she got the media houses to start publishing stories about how she was a diva and had an attitude and wasn't an easy person to work with. Now, while Oprah didn't directly accuse Monique of being a diva and impossible to work with, she did hint strongly at it in an interview where she was asked why she didn't address the Monique situation. She said, "It's impossible. It's a law that if you meet negative with negative, you will just have a combustive negative force of energy. You can't meet negative energy where it is. You have to rise above it. You have to transcend it. You have to be the light. It only takes a little bit of light to banish the darkness. It takes a lot of darkness to overcome the light. It takes just a little bit of light, and we are warriors of the light. I would never stoop to try to meet somebody where they are negatively.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost.